Yo, what is up guys, your boy Saz here, bringing you guys a video about one of my favorite creations that I've made in Yu-Gi-Oh history. Now this deck is just a very fun deck. You're going to be looking at this deck like, what the heck is this? I see Bujintei, I see Lunalights, I see Zodiac cards. This deck is revolved around the Bujintei Kagutsuchi. Now this card is very good because it sends the top 5 cards from your deck to the graveyard. And all of these cards, well, most of these cards have graveyard effects. So Martin has graveyard effects. All of the Bujin cards have graveyard effects. Snow, obviously. The Perfume, the Dance, and the Emerald Bird, Martin as well. Yeah, I think I mentioned this. But yeah, you get the point. All of these cards have graveyard effects. And Bujin Kagutsuchi is just a very good card to get these cards into the graveyard so you can use these effects. So let's get started with the deck profile, which is one Centipede. One Centipede is really good just to get rid of back row. One Quillen to get rid of any face-up card in the field. Sinew just to get rid of any big monster on the field. Maybe that Rongo Midian card if you're going first and you summon this card and they try to attack over, you can just use this. Or when you're attacking them, you can use this, get over their monster. Pretty good. 3 Turtle. This card is very good. You don't want to play Hair because Hair just doesn't make sense when Kagutsuchi can protect itself from battle or by card effect when it's destroyed. So Turtle is just really good to stop targeting effect. So yeah, Turtle is just really good. It's the best one. You play it at 3. 1 Snow because you're sending a lot of cards to the graveyard with Kagutsuchi and you're summoning a lot of extra deck monsters. So Snow has so much fuel in the graveyard. You can get it to the graveyard so easily with your Minerva, Kagutsuchi, or Tsukiyomi. There's just so many ways to get this Snow into the graveyard. You also have Perfume, you also have Dance. Just so many ways to get Snow into the graveyard. So Snow is just a really good card. 3 Emerald Bird. When it's normal or special summon, you can send 1 Lunalight card from your hand to the graveyard. And if you do draw 1 card, you can send the Dance from your hand to the graveyard, then use the graveyard effect. You can send the Martin and use the effect to add the Dance. You can send your Chick if you want to, so you can summon it back with Tiger or something like that. The Emerald Bird is really good, and when it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon any Lunalight card that is banished or in your graveyard except itself. So that is really good. 3 Collateral Chick just to get these cards into the graveyard. So Martin, you can send Martin. When it's sent to the graveyard, you can add any Lunalight spell trap card from your deck to your hand. The one you're going to be searching is obviously Dance because that's the only target. And you can send an Emerald Bird, get the effects, spell summon a card. Obviously, Chick just fused the graveyard with these cards, and that's really good. 2 Tigers. Tiger is very good in combination with Yellow Martin because you can get a summon with Tiger, then use the effect of Martin, get it back to your hand, special summon the Martin, and then use the effect of Tiger again in scale, special summon another Lunalight, and you essentially have 3 summons. So you can just link summon, you get XYZ summon, pretty good. Yellow Martin, as I said before, when it's in your hand or in your graveyard, you can target any Lunalight card you control, and then return it to the hand, and then special summon this card, and when it leaves the field, it banishes, but you're going to be XYZing for the most part, but so it's never really going to be banished unless you like link summon with it, or when it sends to graveyard by like battle or something like that, or card effect. So Yellow Martin is just really good, and as I said before, when it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add any Lunalight spell track card from your deck to your hand. So that is really good. And then we play 1 Zodiac Thoroughblade because we play Zodiac Barrage just to get that body on board for our Kagutsuchi because it needs 2 level 4 Beast Warrior types. So that is very strong. You just summon the Thoroughblade, or if you draw the Thoroughblade with like a Barrage, you can use the effect Thoroughblade, discard it, draw 1 card. Then we play 3 Bujin Haruku. This card is just really good because you could special summon it off of Unexpected Die. You could also use it as a scale effect and summon any of your other Bujin cards. So you can summon Kagutsuchi if you have like a Mataratsu or a Tsukiyomi on the field. You can summon Tsukiyomi to get your deck cards out of your hand. You can summon Amaterasu to get any card that is banished back to your hand, or you can special summon any monster. So that is really strong, and it's also a low scale. So if you have Tiger in scale and this Bujin normal monster, I'm not gonna keep on saying its name, and you just pendulum summon. So you can pendulum summon all your bricks like your Snow, your Turtle, etc. So this card is just really strong. Then we play for our spells 3 Tenki because this is a Beast Warrior deck. Three goods: you can send your perfume and your dance, which I'll get into in a bit. Perfume, really good because when it's in the graveyard, you can discard this card to add any Lunalight monster from your deck to your hand, and it's just a monster you born for the Lunalight archetype. It's not a Lunalight card technically, but it does say Lunalight, so you can't search this with the Marin, so that is pretty bad. Three unexpected die. It's a really strong card to get out the Haruku, so that is really good. Just extra Beast Warrior monsters on the field is just really, really strong. Mirage, as I said before, to get a Thoroughblade, just beat more Beast Warriors. And the Serenade Dance, the first effect does really not matter. You're not going to be fusion summoning at all. So the graveyard effect is just the most important effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard, send one card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon a Lunalight card, Lunalight monster from your deck onto your side of the field. So that is really good. And then for our extra deck, we play one Abyss Dweller because Abyss Dweller is really good. It's the best Frank 4 you can make for first turn board because there's a lot of graveyard effects like Ray, the Burning Abyss cards, you have Dark Worm. There's just so many decks that have graveyard effects, so this card is really good. It's also really good against the Dark Warrior deck and somewhat the Thunder Dragon deck because they do float when they're sent to the graveyard. So Dweller is just the overall best rank 4 you can make. You can also make the Evil Swarm Nightmare or the Baguska card. Just really good rank 4 options as well. I just didn't find any space for them. Mataratsu, as I said before, you can, on your turn, you can target any banished level 4 monster and special summon that target. And then on your opponent's turn, you can target one banished level 4 or lower monster and add a target to your hand. So this card is just really, really strong. It's another Bujin card that you can make with the Haruku, or you can just hard make it with 3 level 4 monsters. And then we play 3 Bujin Kagutsuchi, which is the boss monster of this deck. Basically, when it's summoned, you send the top 5 cards from your deck to the graveyard or your entire deck. And then if it would be destroyed by card effects or any Bujin Beast Warrior monster on the field, it would be destroyed by battle or by card effects. You can just attach one XC material instead. So that is really good. And then you play 1 Tsukiyomi just to get dead cards out of your hand. You could summon it with the Haruku and any other light monster, probably just, you know, a Bujin monster plus a Haruku. So that is really good. And you can summon off for Haruku's effect when it's in this pendulum scale. So that is really good. Minerva is just an extra Kagutsuchi. You can send 3 cards from your deck to the graveyard. It's really, really strong. And when it's sent to the graveyard, you know, by battle or by card effect, you can mill 3 more cards. So this is really good. And then you play number 101 Silent Honor Arc. This is just a really good going second card. You can swallow up any card, so you can dodge Ray, you can get rid of the Colossus. Just a really, really good removal card. You can also replace this for like Baguska and as I said before, and Evil Swarm Nightmare, so that's an option. For our Link monsters, we play Boral Sword Dragon. This is the best OTK card ever in the game's history. Decode Talker, just a generic Link 3. Dharma Doll, because it's a really good card because you can make it with any Beast Warrior or Beast monster you have in the field. Gains 100 attack for each Beast Warrior, Beast, or Wing Beast monster on the field. And then once per turn, you can target a spell trap card on either player's field. So you can destroy your Tiger, you can destroy your Tenki, you can destroy a Barrage, you can destroy a Dance if you have it face up on the field. So that is really good, and just destroy them and, you know, get the effect of Tiger when it's destroyed and stuff like that. So Dharma Doll is just really good, and its arrows is just really, really good. And then we play Nightmare Phoenix, just get rid of back row. 1 Unicorn, get rid of cards. Trisbania, get rid of those back row decks, and Underclock Taker as a generic Link 2. That is good for OT King. So that is good, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this unique deck. I have not seen anything like this besides, you know, the 60 card grass decks back in the day with the Zodiac cards. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. The side deck is, you know, pretty standard just for Rongo Bongo and back row decks and just combo decks in general. So make sure you hit the bell. Make sure you subscribe for more combo videos and, you know, deck profiles like this, crazy stuff like this. I just come up like on the sky or out of the blue and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I am out. Peace.